Today I'm going to give you 25 Vlogmas activities if you're a loner or a homebody. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So the winter and holiday season can be a tough time, can be really busy, and there can be stresses that are put on you due to cultural norms and requests that people in your circle may have upon you. And so for those of us who are loners, homebodies, introverts, it can be helpful to enter this season intentionally, to put things within our schedule so that we take care of ourselves, but also do things so that we get outside of our comfort zone. So I put together this list of 25 activities to keep in mind in the month of December. So let's get into it. I have 25 activities divided into 5 categories: physical health, mental health, nurturing yourself, fulfillment and fun, and then getting festive. First category, physical health. The first activity in the physical health category is stay hydrated. Winter can be actually a very trying time of year to actually stay hydrated. The weather is dry. It's very important to stay hydrated. Make smoothies and things like that. Something you can try is making your own electrolyte, your own Gatorade, if you will. That's something that I'm looking to try out this December. So if you want to hear about that recipe, then stay tuned. Hope you subscribe to learn more about that. The next activity is exercise. Exercise is so important. Everybody knows that, and you always hear that. Just keep in mind that there are so many different ways that you can stay in shape. You can work outside, work out outside. You can work out inside. You can go to the gym. Exercise can help you feel better in your body. Exercise helps release endorphins. Just keep in mind that there are so many different ways to stay in shape. There's swimming, there's dance, there are calisthenics that you can participate in, weightlifting, simply just going outside for a walk, or staying inside for a walk, marching in place. Move your body as it makes sense. Myself, my favorite form of exercise currently is dancing. My second favorite is calisthenics, and my third is running. So, hey, there's options out there. Give it a try. And of course, anything that's related to health, consult with a professional and or someone who's certified as necessary. I'm just giving tips. Third activity, get some sunlight. Sunlight is so important, especially if you're not getting it from your food. It's important to get some sun rays on your skin. If you are staying somewhere that's cold and you just don't want to get outside, or for whatever reason you're not going outside, you can do something as simple as opening up the blinds in your home and intentionally trying to work somewhere indoors where if the window blinds or shades are up, that the sunlight can touch your skin for 20 to 30 minutes out of the day. Keep in mind during wintertime, you still need to have on sun protection. If you're somewhere where it's just almost perhaps impossible to get sunlight, consider getting some kind of a lamp to support that. We generally, I would say most human beings need sunlight to be well. My fourth tip is to eat some healthy foods. Vegetables and fruits, mushrooms, proteins, these things have necessary forms of vitamins, minerals, nutrients that our body needs to be well. Just keep in mind this is a good time to eat healthy so that your immune system can be well supported, during a time when certain sicknesses are going around. Eating well and eating foods that can boost your immune system can help you to enjoy the holiday season while you are moderately enjoying holiday treats. Supplement as necessary. I'm not a nutritionist or dietitian or doctor, so I just suggest that you talk to one if you have questions, especially if you've been feeling off lately. Those are my physical health tips. How do you maintain a healthy and active lifestyle during the winter season? I want to know. Put it in the comments. Let's talk about some mental health related activities during this time. December and the holiday season for some folks can mean stress, depression, and anxiety. If you are one of these people, then you can probably anticipate that this is happening. But something that can be really helpful is to make a plan. Being proactive to fit certain habits into your routine can help you to minimize, avoid, or simply just cope with certain emotions that can come up during this time. I have some follow-up steps that can help potentially, but you have to make a plan that makes sense for you. And sometimes that just means getting help. But you have to make a plan to get help. You have to be mindful. And so that is the next step. Be mindful. Take some time to check in with yourself in any way that you can. This is easier said than done for some folks. Consider the thought processes and perhaps the people and places that you're engaging with that result in you feeling shitty or anxious. Perhaps it's certain content that you're engaging with that has you feeling really crappy. The thought here is not to disengage with reality. The fact is that for some folks, self-care is especially important during this time of year. This is not about shirking responsibilities, nor is it about being in delusion or avoiding what's happening in the world. Determine what needs to stay in your life and what needs to be removed, or what you need to engage with at a lower frequency of engagement. It's a little vague, but hopefully that makes sense. Tip number 7, recharge. Create an environment where you can relax and release some endorphins, but take some time to do something for yourself that puts you in a positive mindset and has you feeling good. This one is really important when it comes to mental health, especially if things are getting kind of dark and you're on the precipice of feeling helpless or like things are out of control. Get support. It's even better to be proactive about getting that support so that you are prepared to take on activities that can help you to deal with the situation. If you find yourself stuck or in a cycle of emotions, I strongly suggest you talk with a professional, a psychiatrist, a mental health counselor, a clinical social worker, a personal coach, or even join a group therapy or support group. You may find that a certain type of professional would be best suited for your needs. Find someone that you can be honest with to really lay it out there. Again, you don't have to wait until a situation gets really bad to seek out a professional. It can be helpful to talk about things before life gets heavy so that you have a plan in place to help you get through rough times.